Let me introduce you to one of the most versatile front hose on the market with a quick attachment on the front similar to most excavators that has multiple different attachments to make this the Swiss Army knife of skid steer attachments. Our quick attachment was designed so that you could hook onto the implement and then only line up one pin, making it super easy and efficient to change attachments on the job site. The OptiBoom MAX is an amazing digging, trenching, sifting, raking, and lifting machine that has abilities well beyond anything else out there on the market. This has been designed for the harshest environments that we could imagine, including the most extreme situations that you will find on the job site. Some of the features are greasable and hardened sleeves. All the pins are hardened. The thumb on the OptiBoom MAX is adjustable in 3 different positions, and they're just not holes in the beams. There are tubes that are welded through to make sure that you have all the strength and durability when you're lifting some of the heaviest stuff out there. The OptiBoom MAX is a stronger and smarter design than anything else out there and allows you the ability to do anything that you'd like with this with a large amount of attachments, all available from Lowe Manufacturing. The trenching buckets on the OptiBoom MAX turn your skid steer into a mini excavator. You have 3 buckets available, 9-inch, 12-inch, and 18-inch. All these are available in both weld-on and bolt-on teeth. The center reinforcement ridge along the back side of the bucket is continuously welded, and it has 3/16 GR50 steel to increase strength and bucket rigidity. The OptiBoom MAX boom and the trenching buckets were completely overbuilt because you never know what you're going to run to down in that ground, possibly up to 6.5 feet deep with the OptiBoom MAX. While using the OptiBoom MAX, the view is wonderful. You're going to have your loader arms up a little bit higher. That boom is going to come down, allow you to dig deep into the ground, up to 6.5 foot deep, or you're going to be able to stretch that boom out farther and dig further away from the machine. It's going to allow you all the control in the world to get your job done right. The ditching bucket is one of the largest capacity buckets offered for the OptiBoom MAX, and this bucket design is meant to remain rigid during tasks that would encourage the bucket to warp and twist under stress. Some of the items we added to this bucket to ensure its rigidity is a welded box under the top hangers to increase the lateral rigidity. The top hanger gussets are there for greater strength and stiffness at the attaching point. The outside center reinforcement on the rolled part is there for a more rigid bucket. On top of that, we have a center rib that's going to keep that bucket straight across the bottom, and there are drainage points on the outside to allow water to drain out. This ditching bucket is amazing as it allows for versatility that are never really seen before on a skid steer. You can do ditch digging and clearing. You can do general earth moving tasks. You can even load a trailer if you needed to. But the basics are you have a large material handling bucket that you can move material or clear areas quite quickly with the skid steer. Additionally, don't forget our manual thumb is sitting there, so if you're going to move rocks or anything else and you'd like to get part of that inside the bucket, the rest of it up against the thumb, you have that option with the ditching bucket. The 42-inch skeleton bucket on the OptiBoom MAX has been designed to be rigid, strong, and withstand any of the rigors put on this by the demands you have on your job site. The side plates on this are 3/16 GR50 steel integrated with 3/8 side reinforcements. Everything's got hardened steel bushings. You have welding under the top hangers to increase that lateral rigidity. The cutting edge is a 3/4 inch by 6 bottom piece. This bucket is meant for digging in rocks. It's meant for sifting out things in dirt. It can do anything from light duty compost pile sifting to very, very heavy duty use with rocks in water. And again, we can use our thumb if you'd like to. This bucket's meant to be beat, battered, and bruised, and it will hold up for a very, very long time. If you're trenching, digging a ditch, or you're sifting, moving rocks, moving large material, no matter what it is, our OptiBoom MAX and all of its attachments are completely overbuilt, ready for your tasks to be taken on no matter what they are. turn your skid steer into a mini excavator. We are sure that the OptiBoom MAX is going to fit all your job site needs and create a new way that you're going to use your skid steer in your business. This is going to be able to allow you to have one machine to maintain, yet do a multitude of different tasks with much less money invested. But not only are we the king of digging, we're also the king of lifting. Whether using our single lift clevis mount or our spreader bar, we can allow you to lift multiple different things very easily with a well thought out design and all the strength you're gonna need. This guy has a 4,000 pound lifting capacity, and it allows you to reach out 5 foot, even some cases further past, so you can load things into trucks and get into places with a skid steer that you wouldn't normally, and you can do it with the OptiBoom MAX safely. Our rake for the OptiBoom MAX is 34 inches wide, weighs about 172 pounds, and it allows you to have a reach of about 87.5 inches from the tip of the teeth out from the machine. Absolutely amazing build. We have heavy 1/2 inch thick GR50 material on all tines. All the bushings are hardened, 6 1/4 inch spacing between the tines. Putting this rake on the OptiBoom MAX allows you to reach out further, grab items, pull them in, and of course with that thumb you can lift those items out of the way, move them to different places, or put them in a trailer if you'd like to. And with this rake you can accomplish a multitude of tasks and do it quickly. Our single clevis lift attachment is a single clevis on a mounting bracket that goes on the end of the OptiBoom MAX. This gets you out 72 inches from the mounting plate, allows you to lift many things with the ability to keep them further away from your skid steer. Now we have a 4,000 pound max lifting capacity here, and all the plates are 3/8 inch GR50 to allow greater wear resistance. Again, we have hardened steel bushings. A 2-ton hook with the clasp and shackle are included, and we have a 3/4 inch pad eye. This is compact, easy to put on, easy to take off, and probably one of the most popular lifting pieces that we will have for the OptiBoom MAX. For more complex lifting, we offer the spreader bar lift attachment. That is going to be 40 inches wide. It's going to have a 4,000 pound lifting capacity and give you multiple different ways of lifting. The spreader bar is built with 5-inch reinforced C-channel. All plates are 3/8 inch GR50 steel for greater strength, 3/4 inch pad eyes, and you have the ability to connect to anything that you want to lift in a way that is secure and stable. Lowe Manufacturing also offers a 4-point lift. Now this is going to be paired with the single lift clevis or the spreader bar, and it allows you 4 points to connect to something. So if you have a heavy load that's big and bulky and you need multiple connection points, or if you're using a bag or a net, you can use this 4-point lift to connect easily and safely. About a 72-inch reach on the OptiBoom MAX. This is going to handle 4,000 pounds. This is made of 3/8 inch GR50 steel plating. It is big and it's beefy, and it's ideal for contractors who specialize in cleanup and reuse operations. Also, a lot of farm guys out there are going to use this. Landscaping people will love it.